How old are you? I never tell my age. Where'd you go to high school? In the D.C. area. Where'd you go? It doesn't matter. They're all the same. It doesn't matter. I went to a D.C. area. How old are you? What's your age? We are at Wheaton Police Station. Sephora wants to complain to police woman here, and she complained maybe 6 months ago to her. This policewoman knows sign language well. She can understand well. She's about 30 years old. This is my first time at Wheaton Police Station. I've never been here before. Today is January 22nd, 2026. Right now, it's almost 2 o'clock p.m. in the afternoon. The policewoman is supposed to be here at 2 o'clock. Here at police station, they have a safe exchange area where people can meet and exchange things safely. Maybe you'd like to meet here at the police safe exchange area. They have a big parking area here. It's safe to exchange things. You can come here in a car and we can meet here. Sephora two police officers about harassments on her two cell phones. This woman sitting next to Sephora, that woman knows sign language. She understands well too. I've been saying in these recordings that because I was raped by America's Man of the Year while asleep, that has given me the appearance to others of hiding something or trying to pull the wool over their eyes, being a con man trying to fool people, right? Well, here's a great example. It happened today. Sephora and I went to the Wheaton police station for Sephora to complain about the harassments on her phone, okay? I'm absolutely serving my wife like a knight, right? And I go into that police station with her. We're in the police station. I'm trying to hide something, right? I'm there in the police station. I even made a video in there, signing what my thoughts were while I'm there. And this man, who's apparently a detective, okay, there's two detectives going to talk to my wife. I'm not going to mention any names. And this one man, he says he's Italian by descent, and his family is from the exact same place where my family's from in Italy, okay? The province, it used to be known as Caserta, but now areas that were in Caserta are now in Frosinone province, okay? But anyway, this guy's telling me that his family is from Pittsburgh, which is where my family's from, right? And the Italians in his family are from Caserta, Italy, right? What does this sound like to me? It sounds like what I've said before. Here's somebody, and I have to say this, from the secret police there, okay, to, I don't know, make contact with me, right? And so, well, I'm absolutely honest with this guy. Oh, from Caserta, okay. And I talked to him about that quite absolutely honestly. And so I'm saying to him, hey, we came in here like a week ago, and when we got home, we found that our front door knob had been loosened up, like somebody tried to jimmy it to open it. And I had a video that I showed him right there in the midst of everybody. Here's the video, play it. So he looks at the video, and then here's what he says to me. He says to me suspiciously, why are you wearing a helmet? This helmet, right? Now, I want to ask, why would he even ask that question if he wasn't already familiar with me, right? He doesn't know that I'm not in the construction business. He doesn't know anything about me at all. Why would he ask me a question like that? He asked me that question for a number of reasons. However, the reason I'm going to talk about here is he's going to throw suspicion on me. I'm in the police station helping my deaf wife, being absolutely honest, showing them this video that I made at the front door. And I didn't even remember that I had this helmet on when I made that video. In fact, I'd have to relook at that video myself to see that the helmet was on, but apparently it was. And he's asking me suspiciously, why are you wearing a helmet? Why would he ask that? Once again, I gotta ask. How does he know I don't work in the construction business? Why would he ask me that the way he did? Okay, I'm saying, well, there's a number of reasons why he did that. Okay, however, it is another example of people perceiving me in a way when they're going to look at me with suspicious way. How much more virtuous of a person can I be than to be serving my deaf wife the way I am, to be in the police station, absolutely forthright with everything, sharing everything with them, and I'm going to be regarded with suspicion this way. The reason is, as I say, I was raped in my sleep by your Man of the Year here in America. That is why I give this impression. And there's another example of it. Okay, today is the 13th of January 2026. Right now it's this time. It's almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We just got home from being out, and Sephora went to see the police today to make complaints about the harassment she's been enduring. And when we got back, she just noticed and called my attention to the fact that somebody's loosened up the doorknob on her front door. There it is. This was not like this morning when we left the house. And it didn't loosen up on its own. Okay? So there's the evidence. Here I am. This is me. Okay? Here's my wife. Incredible. Wow, that's definitely been messed with. There's no doubt about it. It was not like this when we left home this morning. There it is. Incredible. My wife goes to make a complaint to the police, and this is what we find when we get home.